Hello, hello, everyone. It is Teresa with Critters Crochet. Sorry, I had to organize something here. Happy Thursday. I got some happy mail that I wasn't expecting. I didn't think it was coming in till next week, but it came today. I placed an order. We Crochet had a sale. I think I ordered this before I went to camp. But anyway, they were having a sale on their Knit Picks animation color packs, 50% off. At the time I ordered, they were $6, but they're doing 50% off, and so they're $7.49. They were normally $14.99, but they're $7.49 right now. Now I'm not affiliated with Recrochet. I'm not at I don't get paid commission. I just saw this deal, got it, thought I'd share it with you. So go to We Crochet and type in animation color packs. And I got three different ones. This is the primary. These are the primary colors. Aren't those pretty? There's a total of 698 yards, okay, in this pack. And I believe it's like a fine weight. It recommends a see-through G hook. And there's 69 yards in each one, and it DK. They're calling it DK, but it's pretty thin. But it's 100% combed mercerized cotton is in here. And so we have jade, blue, bumblebee, clementine. I'm going to hold this up here. Fiesta, mulberry, which is like a purple, black, white, coffee, a dark brown, and then an ash gray. So those are the colors that came in there. I just think these are going to be great for amigurumi. I don't know. I It may not be amigurumi. I may decide to take all of these colors and make something. I have no clue yet what I'm going to do with these, but they were half off, so you know what that means. I had to get them. So then I got the primary colors. I got the one called Oceanscape. And the colors in this one are, oh, I hope I can say these words. Verdigris. I think it's verdigris. Verdigris. I think you pronounce that verdigris, but I could be wrong. Verdigris? I don't know. Anyway, then we have jalapeno, creme brulee, honeydew, clarity, silver, azure, dewdrop, navy, and kenai. Here it is. Kenai. Kenai. It's like a forest type green in there. So there's that one. And then I got they called it Flora and Fauna. Beautiful. These palettes are just gorgeous. And like I said, each one of them has 698 total yards. So this one is blush, inlet. It's a gray, pretty much like like a greenish gray, like a sage, a very, very pale light sage. I guess I could say that. Swan, linen, mushroom, lilac mist, very light pale lilac, sun-baked, butterscotch, Douglas fir, and black. So, what do you guys think? I could make something with each one. So in the comments below, give me some ideas. What would you make with the flora and fauna? What would you make using the primary colors? And what would you make with ocean? Oh, it came off. With Oceanscape. Well, since that came off, let me reach in here and grab one of these. Like I said, 69 yards in each one. And it's calling it a DK, but this is pretty close to a one to me. That's pretty thin. I'm using, let's see, is this a DK? Yeah, this is a DK cotton from the Knit Pal that I'm using. Well, I don't know. They're pretty close. The Knit Pal's a little bit thicker, not much. But anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. For the time being, they're going to be displayed over here on my back here on my shelf. So that's what I got today. I'm so excited. Yay. So I got clarification. I started working on the second dishcloth that I'm doing for Knit Pal, and there was a mistake in the pattern because I was racking my brain thinking that I had done something wrong and I could not figure out what was going on. But I got clarification. It was a misprint in the pattern, so I'm going to start that today. This one it has the well, where is it? Oh, here it is. I just had it. The pink flamingo and the denim together, and the blue jeans together. And like I said, I printed this out on black and white because I don't, my color doesn't last long. But there's what it looks like. And those are triple, well, shoot, how do you say it? Double trebles is what those look like when I first saw the picture. And if you guys have watched my channel, if you've watched this long enough, you know. When I first saw the picture, I thought they were cables when I first glanced at it, and I thought, "Oh, good Lord, I don't do cables. I don't like cables." But they're not. It's just a double treble crochet, and it just looks like it. So I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I thought I'd share this with you too. I picked out some yarn. I bought this a while back from Hirschner's. I don't know if they carry it anymore. Let me take a real quick look and see if they still have it. Um, well, poo. Uh, Here we go. I'm going to see if they still have this yarn, but I bought this a while back. Um, and it's been on my shelf for a while, but I thought I would use this yarn. Ooh, they do have some. Let's see if they have it in the color that I got it in. Oh, they still have it. It's $2.99, guys. All right. This is the Soho Casual Charm. Okay, Soho Casual Charm. There's the colorway. It is called Robin's Egg. So it looks like a baby blue on my camera. I don't know. Once I put this up, maybe it'll show a better color. But it's robin. It's a true Robin's Egg blue. Um, but it has this silver. What do they call it? Nylon. It has this silver nylon running through it, so it has a little bit of a sparkle, which is so pretty. And so I'm going to use this yarn for next month's Battle of the Stitches design that I'm making. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, it has 90% acrylic, 10% nylon, 190 yards for $2.99. So that's not, I don't think that's bad at all. I would, $2.99 is not. It's a 4 weight and machine wash and dry. So yay. And it recommends you using a 6mm J hook. Don't know if I'm going to use that big of a hook for the project I'm doing. But anyway, yeah, we are doing the tall alternate stitch once again. And we have, yay, I don't know if I told you this yet or not. I told it on the live. I will take that back. I said it on the live, but in case you missed our live yesterday, we have Nova from Nova Gnome Creations, and we have Lexi from Helix Crochet. I, Lexi, I'm going to remember your channel name before it's over with. My word, I apologize. My brain. Helix Stitchcraft. Why can I not remember that, Lexi? I am so sorry. So we have Lexi from Helix Stitchcraft, and we have Nova from Nova Gnome Creations joining myself and Heather for Battle of the Stitches in July. Now, guys, we're still looking for people for the other months, so let us know if you'd like to be a part of either August, September, October, November, December. Um, so let us know if you want to join in. Uh, we would love to have some new people join in that haven't done this before, and just guys, just try it out. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be using for my project, and we will see how it turns out. Let's see, what else have I got going on today? I'm working on some more of my loaf cats. Do you guys think I should put whiskers on this cat? I'm kind of thinking not. I I think I kind of like him without the whiskers. I like him with just his little face. But you guys tell me, would you put whiskers, or do you think he's cute? Do you think it's cute without the whiskers? So I'm going to work on my loaf cats today. And let's see, where's my other one? My other thing. Um, I guess I took it down. Oh no, here he is. I'm going to also work on my stress balls. Those are going to be for the 4th of July vendor event that I'm doing. So I've got those to work on. I went over to mom's today, this morning. Bless her heart. She told me, this is Thursday, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday. Um, she wanted a roast. I think I may have told this story. I'm not sure. There's so much going on. I can't keep straight what I've told you and what I haven't. But Tuesday, I was over there. She wanted me to help her make a roast because she just couldn't stand up long enough to make it. I said, no problem. Where is it? She goes, well, it's in my freezer. And I said, well, Mom, it's got to thaw out before I can fix it. Um, so if I put it in the fridge, do you want it tomorrow? I can thaw it out and fix it tomorrow. I'd like to have it for Thursday. Okay. I said, then we're going to put it in the fridge, and by Thursday it'll be thawed out, and I'll come over and I'll put the roast in. So that's what I did this morning. I've been over there. I put her roast in for her, and she wanted it put in the oven. Thought she wanted it in the crock pot. That would have been easier on her, but she said, nope, I want it done in the oven because it tastes better when it's cooked in the oven. Okay, Mom, however you want it, I'll fix it every way you want it. And then she said, well, I guess I'll see you and Steve tonight for dinner. I said, Mom, I didn't know you wanted us to come to eat. You didn't invite us for dinner. She said, well, I invited you when I told you to when I asked you to make me the roast. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. I said, but you just asked me to fix the roast. There was no invitation for dinner. I said, I've got a live tonight on my channel. And I said, he has plans. He's not going to be home tonight. He's got plans. I said, Mom, if you had invited us for dinner, that was on Tuesday. If you had invited us for dinner, we would have told you about our plans. And you never asked us for dinner. I said, I'm so sorry, Mom, but I said, we just can't do it tonight. And she was like, well, okay. So I put the roast. I said, Mom, if I put this roast in the oven, you needed my help to get it in there. Are you going to be able to? You're not going to be able to get it out. You're not going to be. What are you going to do when this roast is done? And so she said, well, Maggie said she'd come over for dinner. That's my sister. She said she'd come over for dinner and have roast with me. And I thought, okay, then she can take it out when it's done. And I said, Mom, if it gets done before she gets there, just turn the oven off. She's not to the point where she's forgetting to turn things off. She doesn't do that. So I said, just turn the oven off and just leave it in the oven to stay warm till she gets there. So she said she would do that. And so now I've got to call my sister and make sure she knows that she's supposed to go over there for dinner. And I think that was the confusion. She had invited Maggie to dinner and thought she had invited us. So we're starting to see, I mean, I understand old age and forgetfulness. It happens. She doesn't have dementia or Alzheimer's because she's still clear on a lot of things. She's not there yet, but we are starting to see signs of confusion. Not a lot, but every so often, just like that right there. And the other day, she thought the number on her medical card, on her insurance card, was her social security number. And I had to explain to her that the social security numbers don't have letters in them. So see, just everyone. So we're keeping a close eye on her. And yeah, so y'all just continue to, those of you that have been praying for my mom, I appreciate it. Just continue, please, to keep her in your prayers. So yeah. So I'm going to get off here. I am going to work on my vendor stuff and get those made. These little loaf cats, it's a pattern by Ella from No Catchy Name. Is the video tutorial that I followed. And this took me, I bet this took me about maybe an hour, hour and a half, somewhere in between there to make. Um, the stress balls, I cannot remember the person's name, and I apologize. It was a pattern that I had saved to my watch later for a long time. But I will link them in the description box again if you guys want it. But this little guy, each one of these takes me about 15-20 minutes. So I'm going to knock those out pretty fast. But just a real quick update on our numbers, y'all. I lost a few. It just drives me crazy with YouTube because you gain some and then you lose some, and it's like the numbers just go up and down, and that drives me insane. Especially when I'm trying to get to 18 or to 2000. But anyway, it's okay. But remember, we're at 1852, so I've lost a few, but that's okay. We'll get some more. When the channel gets up to 1,860, that's 8 more subscribers. As soon as it hits 1,860, I'm going to do Chubby Bunny. I'm going to put the marshmallows in my mouth and do Chubby Bunny. Now, how funny would it be for me to do that on tonight's live with Shannon? If we get 8 subscribers before the live tonight at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, I'll do Chubby Bunny on tonight's live. So let's see if we can make that happen. If not, whenever I get to Chubby Bunny, whenever I get to 1860, we'll do that. So, and for every 10, so 1860, I'm going to do Chubby Bunny. When we get to 1870, 80, 90, 1900, every 10, I'll do something else silly. But I don't know what those are going to be. So I think it'd be fun. And I'm going to talk about this on the live tonight too. But in the comments below, not only are you going to share and give me some ideas for what to do with this knit picks yarn, but tell me in the comments for each 10, I'm going to do Chubby Bunny first. For the next 10s, what should I do? What would be something fun you'd like to see me do each time I get 10 more subscribers? So let me know in the comments. I'm going to get off of here because I have got to get busy. And I will see you tonight. It's here on my channel on Critters Crochet, our channel. I keep saying it's not my channel, it's ours. On our channel right here, Critters Crochet, at 7:30 tonight Central, 8:30 Eastern. Shannon will be joining me. We do not have a topic tonight. We're just going to sit and we're just going to crochet and chat. I'm going to be working on some stuff, probably my cats. I'm going to be working on some stuff. Shannon's going to be working on something. And you guys do the same thing. Come join us at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. Grab yourself a snack, something to drink, and a project. And we're just going to sit and crochet and chat. Okay? You can ask us questions. You can tell us what's going on in your world in the chat if you want to. We're just going to talk and just have some fun. So I will see you tonight at 7:30. I hope you guys have an awesome day today, and I'll see you later. Bye.